Morning, everybody. It's Tuesday. Uh, Min has just left. She's over there at the other side of the room. So, I actually have a small amount of space and there's nobody sitting on the table knocking into it. I'm sure that I will bump it many times because that's what I do, apparently. I did make notes and I intended to, talk about them immediately. It has actually been, I don't know, half an hour or something because, God forbid that I should have 5 minutes when I'm not interrupted by a cat. But other than that, normally I try really hard to, take the notes and then, immediately record after. Sometimes that works. Sometimes it does not. So let's see what I got on here. Oh, Phoebe, your planner, you were talking about how you put stuff that you did into it, like movie marathons or meetings with friends or whatever. And it reminded me of, I don't know why I'm telling you this, it matters, or possibly you will even know who this person is, but I once read a biography, I don't know, 20 years ago or something, of Anita Luce, who is the person who wrote Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. And there was a mention in there somewhere of the fact that, she didn't keep a diary or a journal of any kind, but what she did keep was a calendar, and she had, a planner, essentially. They didn't have planners in the 20s like we have planners now, I don't think, but basically a planner. And apparently she kept a very detailed planner of, what she did, and, she would write, meetings with friends, and, business meetings, and, just any kind of stuff that she did that she thought was interesting or notable that she wanted to, keep track of, she would just write in this planner, and then, would later on, go back and, use that planner to, figure out what she was doing at different times, who she was hanging out with, apparently it was detailed enough that, you could really get, a sense of her life, who her friends were, what she was doing, what kind of stuff she liked to do, all of that kind of stuff just from looking at her planner. And she had then, who knows how many planners, going back years and years, probably decades. I don't know how many planners there were, but a lot, apparently, which I imagine must have been a treasure trove. Here's Min. Which I imagine must have been a treasure trove for her biographers, to have that kind of, resource to look at. It must have been really interesting. So yeah, I think that's really neat. I think that's good to just write, whatever, not necessarily, conventional planner stuff, or what you might think of as conventional planner stuff, but just stuff that's interesting to you. I think that's good. I think that's a good use of your planner and your time, if that's something that is useful to you or that you like doing. I think Min has settled into position now, so hopefully there will be slightly less bumping of the thing. Speaking of Min, that's the next thing on my thing here. The thing about the trackpad, her using the trackpad. I know it sounds sure she does. Sure she knows how to use the trackpad. I really thought the first few times that it happened, I really was that is a coincidence. She's just, she's just stretching out her paw or whatever, and I mean, maybe the first couple of times it might have been a coincidence, but she figured it out pretty quick. And now she definitely does it on purpose. It's really funny. And I don't know, it's really weird to go, my cat knows how to watch a TV show by herself. That's odd, right? And I don't know why I am so just hugely amused by her weird obsession with K-dramas, but it entertains me so much. I mean, I enjoy the K-dramas too, but I enjoy them 5,000 times more because I like watching her watch them. I realize that sounds so weird, but like she really enjoys them. Like she will get up on my lap and like put her paws like right here on the computer, like the open spots next to the trackpad, and she'll just like set them there and then just kind of perch and like watch the show. Or if she's less interested, she'll like get over next to the computer and like put her head kind of on the keyboard, on the edge of the keyboard, and watch that way. And then sometimes she'll just turn around if she gets tired. She'll just turn around and then just listen. But she's really into it, and she has a whole like thing, like this whole way of letting me know, like if she thinks it's been too long since we have watched one, or if she's just really like, she thinks that that's what we should just do right now. Like she has a whole procedure for making sure that I know that that's what I'm supposed to be doing right now. And like I am just so intensely amused by it. I just find it so funny. I don't know why I find it so funny, but I really do. So what else? What else have I got? I will talk about Min and her K dramas for a long time because I am just really enamored of the whole thing. I think it's very funny. So Phoebe, congratulations on your also gigantic come from behind, nano win. Like, I have never written nearly that much. I think the largest amount I have ever written in a single day for nano was less than 6,000 words. I don't remember exactly what it was. It was like 5,600 words or 5,700 words, something like that. I have never tried to write that much in a single day, or like, over 2 days or whatever, but I don't think that I could probably do that. I have come from behind, to victory a few times, but it's generally by like going, okay, this is how much time I've got. I've got like a week or something, and I'm going to have to write, like 3,500 words a day for a week or whatever, like, and then I'll go do that because I am just not capable of writing 10,000 words in a day or whatever. Like, that's just not a thing that's going to happen. So I am really impressed by you guys being able to do something like that. And again, like, I absolutely think that you should brag about it forever. I think that is very, very braggable. Your cruise also sounds like pretty great, and that's very exciting for you that like you won and then got to go do this thing that you would normally not do. I think that's really neat. I've never been on a cruise. Like, my family does not do vacations, really. Like, it's not really a thing. So, like, I have never done anything like that, but it sounds like it would be really fun, and like, I don't know, so it just seems like something that like you would find very enjoyable. So like I think it's really neat that you like won a thing and got to go like do this like extra special thing. I think that's really neat. I don't know what that one means. I've already forgotten. So okay, yeah, I did that well. That's everything on my list, I think. And this is kind of a long video. We're closing in on 9 minutes now, so probably I should stop talking. So, I love you all very much. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I have forgotten. Did anything happen this week? Oh, something, it's something that's exciting to me. It will not be exciting to a normal human. But I'm sorry that I'm always like talking about like health related stuff, but like it impacts everything. So like it's everywhere. I can't not talk about it because it's seeps into everything. But so I cannot take over the counter medications generally because they are all full of corn. They use cornstarch as the filler, because the pills that you get are not just like entirely made up of the medication, right? Like there's a dose of the medication and then there's also a filler of something that makes up the rest of the pill, and then like binders and stuff like that. and naturally you can be allergic to any of those ingredients. And they usually use things like cornstarch or cellulose, things like that, as fillers, and I can't have them. So I can't buy like aspirin or anything like that over the counter. So I have not had any kind of like aspirin or ibuprofen or anything like that. Minerva, must you do that? Sorry. Since the corn thing became an issue, since I discovered that I couldn't have corn. So that's been like over 6 years ago. And as you can imagine, not being able to have anything like that, like not being able to like take an ibuprofen for a headache or whatever, is sometimes a problem. And so I have this new doctor, and I talked to her about it here pretty recently, because the main thing that I am concerned about that's coming up here is I'm going to have to go get my COVID booster, which I am like super excited about. But my first vaccination was fine. Like, I just had a sore arm. It was no big deal. My second one kind of kicked my ass. Like, it was not great. And I mean, that's because I am already like, I already have a lot of health stuff going on. So like, it does not take much to kick my ass. So I was down for like a while. I was basically spent like a week in bed. I was like in so much like body pain. You know how like when you get really sick, like if you have like a really terrible cold or the flu or something, a lot of body aches. It was like that, but like very bad. And I was in bed for like a week, and then I was pretty sick for another week. So I was really concerned about like getting a booster and then like not having anything to take for the just for like body pain. And so I talked to my doctor about it, and she agreed to write me a prescription, and it's just for like exactly the kind of stuff that you would buy over the counter. Like, it's not a special dosage or anything like that, but I have to have the prescription in order to have it compounded. So because I can't just like have them compound it for me without a prescription. They like legally they can't do that. So I got her to write me a prescription. So now I'm gonna have like just regular over the counter strength ibuprofen, I think is what I ended up with. So that, I realize that sounds like very boring to a normal person, but like to me that is extremely exciting. I'm very, very excited about having access to like just basic pain relievers. That's very nice. And it makes me think about like, you know, that must have been very exciting for humanity in general when like just like ordinary over-the-counter pain relievers became a thing that was like available. That must have been so exciting for like anybody who had any kind of like chronic pain or like chronic headaches or anything like that. It just must have been insanely excited about it, because I am extremely excited about it. And like I have always had things like that available, because like I grew up in that era, in an era when that kind of thing was available. So it must have been very exciting for people who are like adults when like, you know, aspirin became a thing. So yeah, I am rambling at this point, and cats are starting to come in, and it's starting to become a thing. So, and I have now been talking for more than 14 minutes. So why am I like this? Oh my God. Okay. So, I love you all very much. Sorry, this got away from me again. And I will see you next week. Don't forget to be awesome.